Regarded by its fans as one of the most intense, immersive, tactically astute shooters available, Ready or Not has been keeping PC players enraptured since its release back in 2023. Now, in 2025, a long-awaited, much-requested console port is coming. We've dissected 15 things that you need to know before buying for your PS5 or Xbox Series X and S. What is it? Owing to the success of its PC version, it's no surprise Ready or Not is porting to PS5 and Xbox Series X and S, as amongst commandeering elite SWAT units equipped with authentic gear through missions against a calculated enemy, Ready or Not's depiction of Los Sueños, a stand-in for LA, a city reimagined as corrupted by rampant criminality, offers elements of world building more intriguing than other games of the genre. Key features. An immersive SWAT simulation, Ready or Not puts realism front and center here. Beyond true-to-life weapons and gear, plus high-stakes missions inspired by real-world events, in developing Ready or Not, Void Interactive consulted with global police forces to establish rules of engagement, to provide authentic squad maneuvering, and create robust planning systems, following the process and thus the harrowing experience real-life SWAT units undertake prior, during, and after every mission. What's included in the console version? At launch, console players can dive into all the content PC players have been enjoying since 2023, including 20 single-player and online missions for squads of up to 5, as well as 2 new missions, remastered from a pair of early access era maps, which are coming as part of the Stories of Los Sueños update. Additionally, 2024's maritime-focused DLC Dark Waters will be available, including its UH-60 support helicopter via the game's deluxe edition, plus 6 more additional levels and a suite of cosmetics and customizations. Console graphics and performance. Ready or Not's demanding PC specs has understandably led to worries amongst console players that the game won't be optimized for smooth, graphically detailed gameplay on Microsoft and Sony's current generation. Whilst the testimony of Xbox Series S players over on Reddit hasn't laid those concerns fully to rest, it's reassuring at least to see emerging gameplay captured on PS5 and Xbox Series X, showcasing a game performing smoothly whilst being visually impressive enough to not break immersion. 2 new maps. As aforesaid, the duo of new maps incoming as part of Ready or Not's console and PC-wide Stories of Los Sueños update aren't entirely new, but remasters of pre-alpha and early access maps. This shouldn't be disheartening, as it's clear Void Interactive have put a ton of effort into refreshing these stages so that they feel like worthy inclusions here. Grimy Mexican restaurant-level Hunger Strike is condensed to approximately 10 minutes of mission time, which, if interpreted correctly, is Void's attempt at appealing to console's more casual nature. Near Total Darkness Cloak's apartment complex stage Stolen Valor, with compact spaces and elevation changes sure to provide a stern test of a SWAT team's skill. As expected, each level is dense with world-building lore, discoverable in the form of diegetic radio and video, notes, and objective placement. Both stages are story-heavy, but appear to be standalone amongst Ready or Not's overarching narrative. Revamped difficulty selector. New options for tailoring difficulty are incoming too. As per Volume 85 of Void's development briefing, the goal with the new difficulty system was to offer players better chances to engage with in-play opportunities, which they otherwise might not encountered in the standard difficulty. Hard mode is where their intention comes to fruition, with a broader spectrum of enemy behavior, unpredictability in their tactics, and intelligence in their defense. Now, on the flip side, there is a casual mode, which, as the name suggests, is another nod to console players' likelihood to be sometimes wanting to play in a more relaxed session. In casual difficulty, SWAT AI gives players more time to fire, whilst enemies, less pressured on the whole, place a smaller amount of traps. New guns. New weapons are included in the Stories of Los Sueños update, with each of the 4 intended to fill a niche in Ready or Not's already expansive arsenal. Perhaps the biggest addition is the smallest package. The TRPL Pepperball Pistol is a compact, non-lethal first firearm capable of suppressing enemies with clouds of OC gas, or pepper spray to the layman. An integral part of the less lethal loadout, gas mask wearing teams looking for a strategic control of an area now have a compact handheld capable of achieving that goal. The new 590M shotgun is a magazine-fed pump action, quickening up reloading time compared to the game's cartridge-loaded shotguns. The M32A1 rotary 40mm launcher flings flashbangs and CS gas rounds, whilst the semi-automatic MKV pistol is a modified 1911 frame loaded with massive 50 AE ammo. Pre-mission loadout customization. In Ready or Not, squad commanders possess a vast arsenal of weapons and tactical gear, with each piece of equipment categorized into lethal, non-lethal, or tactical. Utilizing the game's firing range and shoot house builds knowledge on how each piece of equipment can function as part of a wider loadout, with this information proving crucial to selecting the best equipment to complete a mission. Paying attention to pre-mission briefings, assessing the scenario, time of day, weather, whether suspects are wearing armor, all of these factors and more must be considered when customizing loadouts. Loadout customization, lethal and non-lethal. When lethal force is authorized, a bounty of armor-piercing firepower is at your disposal, but a gun's ability to puncture armor isn't the only consideration here. Ammo type, caliber, size, fire rate, recoil, these are the obvious factors to observe when choosing your submachine guns, rifles, shotguns, and pistols. Attention must be placed on over-penetration potential and attachment compatibility as well. Less lethal options encourage enemy compliance, and their categories encompass physically impactful munitions, chemical disablement, distractionary devices such as flashbangs, and conducted energy weapons such as tasers. Loadout customization, tactical gear. Fulfilling objectives indirectly related to combat is the bevy of tactical gear at your disposal. C2 and door ramps to blast through or batter down obstacles, mirror guns for intel gathering, breaching shotguns, wearables such as flash-resistant glasses and gas masks, armor configuration and material choice such as Kevlar, steel, or ceramic, offering different levels of protection at the cost of maneuverability. Crossplay confirmed. Void Interactive have confirmed that crossplay will be present upon the console version's launch, enabling all platforms to play together. Crossplay can be turned off entirely as well if you'd rather only play with those on the same platform as you. Keyboard and mouse configuration, after all, won't be available on console. Also not available is cross progression between platforms, so do keep that in mind. Missions playable solo or co-op. This one's pretty self-explanatory, but Ready or Not's base game, DLC, and new missions can all be played either solo with an AI-controlled SWAT unit or in teams of up to 5. No mods on console. Console versions will not support mods. Void Interactive haven't hinted that this could change in the future either, with their website FAQs stating somewhat categorically that modding will not be supported on consoles. The biggest miss here potentially is the lack of access to community-made maps, although hopefully that can be rectified at a later date. Release date, price, and pre-order bonuses. Ready or Not's console version will be released July 15th and will be available both physically and digitally in the following versions. A Day 1 Standard Edition, including the base game, is priced at £44.99, $49.99, with pre-order bonuses including 3 of the aforementioned new weapons, the A32A1 grenade launcher, 90M shotgun, and MKV pistol. Ready or Not's Deluxe Edition will cost £59.99/$69.99. Deluxe Edition overview. Included in the Deluxe Edition is the base game plus the same pre-order bonuses as per the Standard Edition, but will also include the Dark Waters DLC plus Home Invasion DLC and a third unannounced DLC. DLC can be purchased separately. They'll be $7.99/$9.99 each. So, what are your thoughts on this? Go ahead and share them in the comments below. And if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon to get new video updates. We upload every day and would really appreciate your support. Thanks for watching.